So, you turn that side. Okay. Go back and give a push. Okay. Go back and push it. Okay, thank you. If anybody catch your neck, what you do? You. Yeah, please. Volunteer. Yeah. Yeah, please.
Why always ladies need a rescue? Why it can be other way down?
No, we want to hurt the men only.
You know,
Male only.
why
If you hurt the ladies, no, they are very sensitive. They will damage this area, no? It will hurt you a lot. That's what I am inviting the male from the villain role.
in movies as well?
It could be being a
Yeah.
and the defensive
It is
person
huge
is male.
gender bias.
First, we are giving the priority to our sisters and our mothers because they always feel, no, they are very less powerful. We want to show them they are having the Shakti, they are a real Shakti. Okay, that's what I want to show them. If they know these techniques, no, they will feel really very powerful. We are doing this project. We are associated with in the police department in the Telangana. We are doing these all programs. Okay, yeah. Any volunteer, ladies, also you can come down. One more person. Okay. Anybody आपको ऐसा गर्दन पकड़ लिया तो क्या करना है? वो मैं बताता हूँ. ठीक है? Yeah, powerful and hold our neck. Don't press, okay? Okay? First technique you learn that holding the wrist. Hold the wrist. Press here. Both. Easy? Very easy? Okay? Now hold our hand. Now without holding the wrist, now you can try. Easy or tough? Easy or tough? Not easy. Don't hold the wrist. Now try. Domestic violence also we can use this technique, okay? She feel like she is not having any energy. Otherwise, she can feel that she is a very superhuman. Okay? That is. And second technique here. Hold her. Okay? Just press here. Okay? Here. That's it. Press here. Easy? Otherwise, like this. Okay? They will relieve. Using these 3 fingers. Okay? Hold her neck. Hold her neck. Easy? Two techniques. And third technique. Now hold her neck. Okay? Now hold my neck. Just I will show. Just very simply. Just tap here. Easy? See, these are great things I am showing in very simple way. Don't underestimate it. Okay? You learn practically, you teach your mother, your sisters, your daughters. These are very, very helpful. These techniques can save their life also. Okay? If anybody want to try? Huh? Okay? Okay, thank you. You people are very dull. Why? Please stand up. Youth only. It is a youth conference. You please stand. Yeah. We will check your fitness. Come here. All the people, all the students.
Move friend.
Yeah.
You also. Please come.
Yeah.
Come friend.
Okay.
Volunteers, my friend.
My age is 51, okay? What's your age? Now we'll check who is younger. Okay? No, yeah. Sit like this. Do 10 times. I want to check how many old people are there, how many young. Try 10 times. Sit and stand. Try 10 times. Okay? You are really fit then.
Nice. Very good.
See. 60-year-old person. Sit comfortably. Next. Try this.
It's very tough, sir. It's very tough.
No, you are young people. You have to do. You have to take the positive notes from here. All the speakers are there. All the performers are there. You have to learn about yoga. And you have to maintain your fitness through yoga. Okay? These all things are possible with yoga. Okay? And all the best and thank you. Thank you.
ಏನಿಲ್ಲ ನೀವು ಯಾಕಂದರೆ ನೀವು ಮಾತಾಡ್ತೀರಾ? Thank you, sir. Thank you, Dr. Chandru. So he is giving any marma treatment. And another one, my delegates is one of the ladies there. She is also marma treatment in Madurai. She is coming from Tamil Nadu, and she is also devotee. And she takes 5 minutes and express their treatment and research work. Madam, please welcome, madam.
Good morning, all. Good morning, all. Good morning, also. I am Amritam from Madurai. Actually, we are working for women. We have an NGO. We are working for women. For which cause? No? We are working for adolescent and women's for the cause of avoid the uterus removal and cancer for women's, and we work for children's for mental illness cure. Some autism is not curable. Some we are know autism is not curable, but through alternative medicine we are cure the autism and ADHD like that problem. Thank you. I'm done my PhD physical and psychosocial impact of hysterectomy. Everybody should know after the hysterectomy every woman may be a big problem. Means 75% one hysterectomy woman get physical and psychosocial problem immediately. Means after 2 years they definitely get the problems after get hysterectomy. This is my research. This is the result also. We are working for alternative medicine since 20 years. We treated patient. We work for healthy living. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Amritamma. Thank you for your great service to the country.
So, thank you for distinction guests to deliver the marma therapy, and I invite you. You are, please.
Okay. Thank you, Amma. Know about your services, and we all already started one project. It is called Punarjeevanam Manovikasam for special children. We give the special training to the special children parents only, especially mother. We give the priority if mother is not available for father. We train them, okay, how to treat their children, okay, through marma therapy. Okay, if they do apply our marma techniques on their children, no, up to 80% we can. There is a possibility. And now in future we are going to collaborate one Ayurvedic doctor in Andhra. She invented one Meda Shakthi, one product, okay. It is giving very good results in autism also, okay. I want to collaborate with your organization to our organization. Okay, we will have a good work. Okay. In Andhra also we are working for this uterus removal.
Okay,
how to
sir.
prevent it.
Okay, sir. In our research, we find in Tamil Nadu within 10 women's every 2 women remove the uterus.
In Andhra, in near Jaggayapeta, Vijayawada, out of 195 people are.
Oh, it's a very
It is
terrible,
a
sir. Sir,
national news also.
Sir, after the hysterectomy removal, they don't know how to handle the health,
Yes.
how to face the problem,
Okay.
because they are psychologically problem get after the uterus removal.
Yes.
You just try the autism child. Homeopathy is the best, sir. Ayurvedic is a microparticle, but homeopathy is a nanoparticle. But Ayurvedic doesn't work in psychological aspect, but homeopathy work and psychological aspect.
And for special children also, we are having in one team, in our team, okay?
Okay.
Using frequency therapy,
Okay.
we can help them.
Sir, in autism or ADHD, you just get a
I will introduce today
case
itself,
from-
you can taste it, that frequency.
sir.
Today I will introduce that person.
Okay, sir.
Okay, he is here only.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
See, one thing I want to introduce, I run one experimental school.
Okay, sir.
So I use
Okay, sir.
education as a medicine there.
Yes, sir.
See, every person is living in two aspects, one talent and one personality. When there is a difference between talent and personality, disease comes out. I am the victim, sufferer and survivor of the two diseases, Parkinson and hyperacidity I sold by the education. Because I discovered 42 innovation in education, but nobody was asking me. So lot of anxiety was on me. From body to head or hand it came. My doctor team, they thought ki bhai, give me heavy dose of the Parkinson, this and that. I said, don't worry. Once I will get recognition, everything will be settled down. And through this education, I solved it without medicine.
Very fine, sir.
You can use this medicine, education medicine also in alternative therapy. Thank you.
Thank you, Ashok ji. Ashok ji is running one Moon International School in Delhi. He is a very research-based given the education. So I invite dignitaries and Mr. Vasant Kumar and Mr. Ramesh Davanagere and Nagamma to give the facilitate to our Dr. Chandru and giving the memento and honoring him along with Ms. Sunish and Ashok also coordinating. Madam, please you coordinating the team. Yeah, please.
We'll facilitate that lady.
Yes, second one. Next. Yeah, please come. Bani Nagama. Sunish sir, you take the shawl. So we have thanks. Please class the distinction, Dr. Chandru sir. He is a young fellow. He is doing a good hard work in Marma therapy. Shield. Yeah, another Dr. Amrutam. Amrutam also I am requesting to you, come on dais. Nina, come. Yeah, honoring the Amrutam madam. Yeah. So, yes. And give the memento to her. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you for dignitary people. And thank you to Amrutam and Dr. Chandru. And I am requesting to you. Okay. Thank you for giving honoring our distinction guests. And ಹೊರಗಡೆ ಯಾರಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಕರೆದುಬಿಡಿ. So, yeah, you have the visiting card, you need your card or Aadhaar card connection. Otherwise, you write your mobile number. So, who are in outside, please join the session. And volunteer is requesting to you, you go and outside and collect, send this session. Some of the people is waiting for outside. They are taking the tea and coffee. And other volunteers and youngsters also come and join this session. Thank you. And I requesting Ashok ji, please tell him your Moon International School education system, because my Sunish ji is there. He is doing South India level CSR project support project. He is understanding your intervention program in Delhi. We are also planning to organize one CSR conference at Delhi. We are already completed Chennai. Next month, January, we are planning to hear Bangalore, 3 days CSR summit and conference. So please, I need your help in Delhi. So please, you deliver your intervention program, Moon International School.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Dear listeners, actually my education was performed well. This is the reason behind why I am so excited, so creative, and so other things you can add it. I came from UP to Delhi, and as you know, sir, all migrating family, they don't get, at least first generation, they don't get the right things. I came Delhi in 1970. We were very young. And at that time, having number of the children's, good amount, numbers of the children's were benefited to the family, because one was standing in a queue of ration, second was standing in a queue of sugar, third was standing in a queue of the coal. So we were standing differently to get our family fulfilled with the ration and basic needs. So my study completed in government school, and at that time, all government schools are not bad, not are good. So matter is there. So what happened? Their job was to just open the school gate, and when the all children entered it, they locked it. 12:30 they open it. So my basic education completed in 6th year in the same way. Then I entered in a big school, in a middle school, and the education was same there, but there were classrooms were there. So we prepared there 6th, 7th, 8th, and English was introduced at the 6th level. John, Mary, David, they came in picture. It is a good thing. There was a photo of the Mary. Otherwise, we could imagine it. She is also girl. So John, Mary, David came in our life, and ABC introduced by the government, and only 2 essay from 6th to 8th was there. My best friend and my pet animal. You just change the name and essay is complete. And one application was there from class 6 to 10th, sick leave. Even today I have learned it by, to the principal government by senior secondary suffering from fever, please grant me 4-day leave. We learned in such a way from 6th to 10th, all in CBSE board, everywhere, the sick leave was coming, sir. Only the time period was changed, 4-day or 5-day. So education completed in this way. I joined army in 1984, and because it was my passion to serve my country. And I joined army 84, 27th June. I left army 92, and all the operations what the army did during this period, Blue Star, IPKF, I was the member of that. After coming out from the army, I thought, whatever happened with me in education, I will remove all the problems from the journey of the education, so that if a child have the good fortune or the bad fortune, but he will not suffer these problems. So I designed a system in such a way that no big buildings are required, no high level of resources are required. With the least infra and the least resources, you can give the best result. That I thought to design. I started this school in 2002. I started this school in 2002, sir, with 2 classrooms and 1 shop. First 10 years, I worked very hard. Because English was my problem, sir. It was not the problem of the British. It was my problem. And I thought, how we can teach them English of the non-speaking English family. So in my school, there is no English book, no English period, and no English teacher. And children speak very good English. except me. Not only English, they speak Japanese, they speak French, they speak German, they speak 6 languages they speak, sir. Class 1st, class 2nd children speak very good Japanese. And I am the single partner school of the Japan government because of these efforts. I am the single partner school of the Japan government. Without teacher, without books, without anything, they speak so many languages. And this in tourism you can see, so many people, they speak very good languages. Even in Kannada, in Karnataka, in Hampi you can find it so many places. So I started this school, sir, in 2002, 1st April. The school is an experimental school. It works on a values. Don't teach, it practices the values. You will surprise children just by seeing your hand, they can tell you how many diseases you are carrying. People get horrified. Once the children see their hand and they say, sir, you are suffering by this disease. It's acupressure. It's not any kind of jadugari or anything. Every child is perfect. Every child is born perfect. It is only school or the system and we people who has made them fool, nothing else. Otherwise, no any child is born fool. Every child, even if you go to the tribal area, you will find the best talent there. Instead of the cities, if you go to the village area, if you go to the tribal area, you can find better than anyone, sir. I have proved it in Palghar. There is a tribal district, Palghar in Maharashtra. I took 10 children from there and trained them for 7 days. 2 out of 10 children, they stood number 1 in commerce and art in 12th class in whole Palghar district. Means the talent are there in the village and the tribal area. People from the villages area comes to me. They say, sir, my school is in village area. What do you mean by this? Do you have the school? Yes. What is the meaning of the village area? Sir, we don't have the facility. This is the good thing that you don't have the facility. If you were having the multiple choice of the mobile and these all thing internet, your children will also desperate or will carry so many diseases. So it is possible, sir. Easily possible anywhere. Even under a tree, like our Gurukuls. Buildings are required only to protect the children from the environment, animal or by other insects, nothing else, sir. Otherwise, I was planning to run a school under umbrella. If you feel hot, open the umbrella and study. And you can carry umbrella anywhere. I gave this idea to Dr. Vijay Bhatkarji. Sir, why don't we open the school with umbrella? Every child umbrella, carry umbrella and one seat wherever he sit. Open the umbrella, study, fold it and go to your native place. So education is easily possible without these boundaries and this also. I have proved it in a government school, in tribal area and in village area. If you think about the city schools, there are so many burdens are there, so many hurdles are there to cross them. But in the village area, tribal area, it's very easy. So I designed this all education methodology on Bharatiya Sanatan Vidya, Sarvan Manan Nidhyasan. On which our universities were going on, sir. Taxila, Nalanda, Magad, all our 25 universities were going on the same model. And every child is prepared in child-centric method. Child-centric method is self-learning, self-understanding, self-evaluation, self-assessment, self-competition and participation in society. Nothing else. Every child learns by himself or herself only. Teacher are the mode, teacher are the medium, teacher may be the reason, but children learn themselves only. What I have seen in my whole journey, you just give them the space, give them the motivation. That's why we have changed the definition of the teacher, sir. Now we don't want teacher, we want Guruji. Guruji means facilitator, motivator, supervisor and partner in the possibility of child. We don't want teacher. Now the teacher's role will be played by the Google, YouTube and so many things. Because they knows better than the teacher. So why you are competing with the machines? Generally, sir, in the whole world, education is doing 3 works only. First is transfer of information from teacher to student, from books to student, or from internet or other thing to student. Job number 1, transfer of information. Second job, storage of information by practicing, memorizing, transfer, storage and representation. If these 3 works are education, why don't you allow a child to bring pen drive? Because pen drive can take transfer nicely, pen drive can store properly, or pen drive, whatever you want to know, ask by the pen drive. Why are you disturbing me? Perfect. Vivekananda ji said, and so many people have said, not only Vivekananda ji. But it is only we people who are running school, who are running institutes, it is only we people who has made them wrong, sir. Otherwise, nobody can do that. And it is a mandatory in the whole world, sir, to come school. Because they knows. And whomsoever scientist or the gentleman or the best people you find, sir, we are not dosi of them, sir. Because they not entered in our school. If they were entered, how they could live, sir? Yeah? Because our job is to make them uniform. They have the caliber, they have anything, we will uniform them, sir. So my opinion is either close the school, open the education. I think this is the best way. So, sir, apply this formula. I hope, sir, South India at least, because I have seen the children, sir. They are so passionate, they are so dedicated to education. Come to North India, sir. They will not interested among them. They were interested about the management. How you are doing. Well, think about yourself, what you are doing. The problem is this. In South India, at least, you will find the children centered to themselves only. Whatever you direct, they follow, sir. Come to North India, sir. They will not interested among them. They will interested about the management, others also. So please, sir, help us to make them the best and make the place heaven, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Ashok ji. You are doing a wonderful activities, and we can take our Guruji is there, CSR support, and from your experience. So I requesting distinguished guest to honor to Ashok, Mr. Ashok, Mr. Vasant Kumar and Nagamma cooperate. Please, sir. Thank you. Giving the big claps. Madam, moment. Thank you.
Sir, one more memento for his stand-up comedy.
Hi.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Education is doing comedy only.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay. So another one young boy, he is representing his achievements, Mr. Mehar, Shom Academy, Hyderabad. He is taking the 5 to 10 minutes. He is presenting his achievements. Mr. Mehar, come.
Hello everyone, myself Mihira. I am from Hyderabad Government Boys High School. I am studying 9th class. Education, what is meant by education? Education is learning something newly, but nowadays all schools, colleges and institutes were making that huge business. Means a buttifying system, means no proper education, from morning to night only education, nothing. Like that, we will talk about one example. There were 2 boys called Raju and Somu. Raju always study. Somu always play, bunk, fighting. ऐसा राजू 10th क्लास आया. 10th क्लास में राजू को 10/10 आए. सोमू को जस्ट पास हुआ. उसका डिफरेंसेस जस्ट दोनों पास हुआ. डिफरेंस 2 पॉइंट्स ही थे. मीन्स राजू पूरा उसका स्कूल लाइफ मिस हुआ. सोमू पूरा एंजॉय करके पास हुआ. अभी सेम इंटर इंजीनियरिंग ऐसे ही रिपीट हुआ. वो टॉपर जस्ट पास. ऐसा होने के बाद राजू को टैलेंट नहीं है किस में भी. सोमू को पूरा एक्स्ट्रा करिकुलम एक्टिविटीज़ स्पोर्ट्स टैलेंट है. उससे राजू कॉलर सेंटर में एक जॉब आए. उसका सैलरी 15,000. सोमू उसका टैलेंट से एक बिजनेस लगा. उसका सैलरी पर मंथ 1,50,000. अभी डिफरेंसेस ये पूरा 20 years बहुत हार्ड से पढ़े. ये 20 years चिल मीन्स एंजॉय से पढ़ रहे. उसका पूरा स्कूल एंड कॉलेज लाइफ मिस हुआ. ये पूरा अचीव करके आए. और डेली पेरेंट्स एंड टीचर्स बोलते मेरे को तुम्हारा हैंड राइटिंग अच्छा नहीं होता, अच्छा नहीं तो इम्प्रूव करो बोल के. अरे मेरे का को डॉक्टर से ना MBBS करे, उसका ग्रेजुएशन भी हुआ, उसका हैंड राइटिंग अच्छा नहीं होता. मेरे का को एक्चुअली इससे रिलीफ होने के लिए एक अकेडमी है नेम्ड सोहम अकेडमी ऑफ ह्यूमन एक्सीलेंस. मैं उसमें समर कैंप में ज्वाइन हुआ. अभी उसमें प्रोग्राम कंटिन्यू कर रहे हो. वो अकेडमी से एक शॉर्ट वीडियो प्रेजेंटेशन रोबोटिक्स एग्जाम्पल वीडियो. ये एकेडमी में डिवाइड होता सेक्शंस, सुस्वरा बोल के होता, सुस्वरा में सिंगिंग होता, योगा, रोबोटिक्स, ऐसा पूरा लीडरशिप प्रोग्राम, स्किल क्वालिटीज़ ऐसा होता। और मेरा स्कूल से, मैं छोटे से अभी तक बहुत प्रॉब्लम हुआ स्कूल से। स्टार्टिंग में एक स्कूल के था, उसमें बहुत अच्छा था, उसमें ओनली 3rd क्लास तक रहते। आफ्टर दैट प्राइवेट स्कूल में जाया, उधर का अच्छा नहीं था एजुकेशन, पूरा टीचर्स होमवर्क्स बटिफाइंग ऐसा नहीं होना चाहिए बोल के गवर्नमेंट स्कूल में गया। गवर्नमेंट स्कूल में भी ऐसे वह सेम लास्ट तक TC तक जाया मेरा मैटर, सस्पेंड हुआ अभी फाइनल एग्ज़ाम्स तक। चैलेंज ये फाइनल एग्ज़ाम्स में मैं ही चाह के अच्छा लिखता बोल के, होम लर्निंग अकेले इसे पढ़ सकते बोल के चैलेंज ये, अब ये चैलेंज कंप्लीट करना है। थैंक यू।
Thank you, Meera. You are doing wonderful activities. I requesting to Madhav Reddy sir explain the sum up this intervention. Please, sir.
अभी मिहिरा ये बच्चा मेरा व्हाट्सएप में एक मैसेज देख के मेरे साथ साइकिलिंग करे, 100 किलोमीटर साइकिलिंग करे। उस टाइम में उनका दर्द है, व्हाट इज एजुकेशन, सुबह से शाम तक होमवर्क करना, रफ बुक से फेयर बुक, फेयर बुक से रफ बुक, ये क्या है एजुकेशन? लर्निंग के लिए ज़्यादा है। इसीलिए उन अभी सुबह उनका इंटरेस्ट है वेब डिज़ाइनिंग के ऊपर, इनका इंटरेस्ट है। 5 बजे उठ के अभी 2 घंटा साइकिल पे जाके वेब डिज़ाइनिंग का ट्रेनिंग ले रहे। वो जिंदगी में अच्छा उनका पैर के ऊपर खड़ा हो जाएगा। ऐसा बच्चा ज़्यादा लोग है, मगर स्कूलिंग में क्या है, उनको सस्पेंड कैसे के 17th टेबल, इतने साल आ रहे, उनका 9th क्लास है, 17th टेबल नहीं आते, इसीलिए उसको सस्पेंड किए। मगर उनको 1 लाख टेबल आते। मिहिरा टेल मी, 1 लाख 1 जा, 1 लाख 2 जा, 1 लाख 3 जा, 1 लाख 4 जा, इनका लेवल 1 लाख का है। मैं 17th पूछे तो उसका इज्जत है, इसीलिए बोल रहे हैं 1 करोड़ 1 जा, 1 करोड़ 2 जा, 1 करोड़ 3 जा। कितने टेबल्स आते हैं आपको? वहां 100 करोड़, 100 करोड़ 1 जा, 100 करोड़ 2 जा, 100 करोड़ 3 जा। रिपीटेड एडिशन बिकम्स मल्टीप्लिकेशन, वेरी सिंपल कॉन्सेप्ट है। वो रिपीटेड एडिशन को मल्टीप्लाई कर दिया, इसलिए 100 करोड़ का टेबल भी आ गए। मगर इनको स्कूल में 17th टेबल बाय करो, 17th टेबल बाय करो। अरे मेरा बचपन में भी ऐसा था। अरे 17, कोई मैथ्स टीचर को अरे वो x समझ लो, क्या है x, वहां से 4 लाओ, ऐसा उसके बारे में मैं क्वेश्चन पूछे तो अरे आप 17th टेबल बोलो, और मेरा क्वेश्चन को 17th टेबल को कोई लेना देना कुछ भी नहीं है। मैं ऐसा 3 दिन मेहनत करके 17th टेबल बाय करके गए तो नहीं, ऊपर से नहीं नीचे से करो। ऐसा डराने में ये मैथमेटिक्स एक्सपर्ट्स है। मैथमेटिक्स एक बार डराने के बाद स्कूल जाना मुश्किल है। इसीलिए हम वंदे मातरम फाउंडेशन हैदराबाद के नजदीक एक अक्षरवनम नाम से एक रिसर्च सेंटर शुरू किए। वहां पे करिकुलम है ऐसा बच्चों, बैक बेंचर्स के लिए वो इंस्टीट्यूशन है। वहां पे पूरा 6th 7th 8th तक आने के बाद उनको रीडिंग राइटिंग नहीं आते और बेसिक अर्थमेटिक भी नहीं आ रहा। इसको पढ़ाई देने में हमारा से नहीं हो रहा बोल के हेडमास्टर एक चिट्ठी लिख के हमारा पास सेंड किए। ऐसा बच्चों हमारा पास है, एकदम शानदार है। वो लोग किधर भी किसी के नीचे जॉब करने वाला नहीं है। IIM IIT वालों को जॉब देने वाला ये बैक बेंचर्स है। ऐसा स्टूडेंट्स, अभी एजुकेशन सिस्टम पूरा 10% बच्चों के लिए एजुकेशन सिस्टम चल रहा। वो 10% बच्चों का परफॉर्मेंस पूरा दिखा रहे, IIT आ रहे, अब्रॉड जा रहे, पूरा ये वो पूरा देश का कार्य, देश का ट्रेनिंग ले रहे और वो लोग अब्रॉड जा रहे, वो पर्सनल के लिए यूज हो रहे। मगर बाकी 90% मेरा जैसा बैक बेंचर, मेरा जैसा अशोक जी जैसा बैक बेंचर, मिहिरा जैसा बैक बेंचर्स, हम यही कंट्री में कुछ तो कुछ मेहनत करके फिर कंट्री को वापस देने वाला बैक बेंचर है। कोई इंस्टीट्यूशन रहना है तो बैक बेंचर्स के लिए इंस्टीट्यूशन होना चाहिए। ऐसा बैक बेंचर्स अभी पूरा हम स्कूल्स में जाते, किधर भी जाके देखे तो 90% स्टूडेंट्स एजुकेशन के ऊपर सफ़र हो रहा। अभी हम वो योगा सेशन में देखा है गुरुकुल में, इससे पहले गुरुकुल एजुकेशन कैसा था, उसका इंटरेस्ट उसमें विनु विद्या में इंटरेस्ट है तो वो विलु विद्या में जाएगा, वो पेड़ पौधा के इंटरेस्ट है तो वो आयुर्वेदिक में जाएगा, ये जानवर जैसा है तो वो वेटरनरी में जाएगा। ऐसा बच्चों का इंटरेस्ट से एजुकेशन था। मगर मल्टी ग्रेडेड बच्चों को एक जगह बिठाना इटसेल्फ ब्लंडर है। अभी जो क्लासरूम है वो ब्लंडर बेसिकली। मल्टी ग्रेडेड बच्चों को बिठा के टीचर टीच करे तो केवल 10% बच्चों को कनेक्ट हो रहा, बाकी 90% को कनेक्ट नहीं हो रहा। वो लोगों को तारे जमीन पर पे सिनेमा पे स्टार्स दिखता ना, वैसे स्टार्स दिख रहा सब बच्चों का। वैल्यूएबल चाइल्डहुड मिस हो जा रहे, और कुछ होने के बाद उनका डिग्री हो रहे, पीजी भी होने के बाद सर्टिफिकेट मिल जाते, सर्टिफिकेट लेके कॉर्पोरेट जाए तो कोई जॉब देने वाला है, वो सर्टिफिकेट डस्टबिन भी वो यूज नहीं होता है। इसीलिए हम पूरा एजुकेशन सिस्टम में चेंजेस लाने के लिए हम अक्षरवनम में एक प्रयास चल रहा, लैंग्वेज, लॉजिक एंड लाइफ स्किल्स। इसमें 3 में टीचर का जरूरत नहीं है। लैंग्वेज सेल्फ लर्निंग होता है, जो सुनने के बाद ऑटोमेटिकली बात कर सकते। वो कोई भाषा सुने तो ऑटोमेटिक, दुनिया में पूरा डेफ पूरा डम है, नहीं सुने तो नहीं बात करेगा, उनका गला अच्छा है तो भी नहीं बात करेगा। इसलिए अरे कन्नड़ फैमिली में कन्नड़ सुनता है, कन्नड़ दोस्तों से ही कन्नड़ बात करते, और स्कूल आने के बाद कमुरा गोरा सिटरा ये इंग्लिश सुनते, सुनने के बाद कैसा इंग्लिश बात करेगा। इसीलिए ये सुनने से बात करने आता, पढ़ने से लिखने को आता। पढ़ना कौन सा पढ़ना है? स्टोरी बुक्स पढ़ना है। पंचतंत्र विष्णु शर्मा जी इतना अच्छा स्टोरी बुक्स दिए, वो स्टोरी बुक्स पढ़े तो बच्चों का इमेजिनेशन में ऑटोमेटिकली वो मैपिंग हो जाते, मैपिंग होने के बाद ऑटोमेटिकली उनका लैंग्वेज के ऊपर होता है। इसलिए लैंग्वेज सेल्फ लर्निंग है, वो सुनने का कोई टीचर का जरूरत नहीं है, स्टोरी बुक पढ़ने का टीचर का जरूरत नहीं है। और लॉजिक, मैथमेटिक्स, दैट इज पीर लर्निंग, वो बच्चों से ही डिस्कस करने से ही। अच्छा, इनको 3 एबिलिटी आते, उन 4 सीखना है, 10 वाले 4 सिखाते, तो 10 वालों को 11 सिखाना है, 15 वाला 11 सिखाते। एजुकेशन का प्राइम ऑब्जेक्टिव समझना और समझाना। अभी वो नहीं है, 3 साल बच्चा इतना अच्छा बात करते, उनको क्वेश्चनिंग को फादर मदर ग्रैंडसन ग्रैंडफादर ग्रैंडमदर कोई आंसर नहीं करते। इसीलिए इनको बोलते हैं अरे इनको स्कूल में डाले तो ये सही हो जाएगा। स्कूल में जाने का इतना क्रिएटिव चाइल्ड को, ऐसा 30 क्रिएटिव चाइल्ड को एक पतला टीचर के सामने रखे तो वो लोग गड़बड़ करने से उनका मैनेजमेंट बोलते डू वन थिंग, शट अप साइलेंस साइलेंस। उनको मन में आ जाते स्कूल मीन्स साइलेंस रहना, स्कूल मीन्स मुंह बंद के रहना। अरे पूरा मुंह बंद के 20 इयर्स हो जाते, शादी होने के बाद बीवी बात करना शुरू करे तो वो फिर सोनम अकेडमी रामकृष्ण मठ जाके बात करना सीखना शुरू करते। क्या है पर्पस ऑफ एजुकेशन? समझना और समझाना। मगर ये नहीं हो रहा, ये कोई अच्छा कम्युनिकेशन किसके पास है वही लीडर बन जाते, मगर कम्युनिकेशन अभी एजुकेशन सिस्टम में 0 है। हमारा केसीआर है, हमारा सीएम इतना अच्छा बात करते, इसीलिए वो सीएम बन गए। हमारा पीएम वो अच्छा दाढ़ी है बोल के नहीं, उसका मन की बात जो है अच्छा कम्युनिकेट करते, इसीलिए वो पीएम बन गए। इसीलिए कम्युनिकेशन का प्रॉब्लम है। और यहाँ पे मैथमेटिक्स में ही 1 टीचर मेनी स्टूडेंट्स वर्कआउट नहीं होता, 1 टीचर 1 स्टूडेंट ही वर्कआउट होता है, मगर 1 टीचर 1 स्टूडेंट प्रैक्टिकली पॉसिबल नहीं है। इसीलिए मुनि इंटरनेशनल स्कूल में पीर लर्निंग होता है, पूरा 1-to-1 चाइल्ड डिस्कस करके, कभी कभी टीचर से क्वेश्चन करे तो 45 मिनट्स का क्लास है, 45 मिनट्स में 30 स्टूडेंट्स क्वेश्चनिंग करे तो कुछ टाइम ही नहीं बचता है। मगर बच्चों अरे ये कैसा करना, ये एक समझना, अरे कैसा करना, ये कैसा बोले तो डिस्कशन होता है, ऑटोमेटिकली सॉल्यूशन भी मिल जाते। ऐसा हम 1 + 1 + 1 = 3, 1 added 3 times = 3, 1 × 3 = 3, रिपीटेड एडिशन बिकम्स मल्टीप्लिकेशन। बेसिक अर्थमेटिक के ऊपर बच्चों को ग्रिप आने के बाद ऑटोमेटिकली वो आगे जाएगा। ऑल साइंसेस को लैंग्वेज मैथमेटिक्स है, मैथ्स नहीं आए तो फिजिक्स नहीं आएगा, केमिस्ट्री भी नहीं आएगा। मैं मैथ्स को डर के मैं इंटरमीडिएट में बाईपीसी ले लिए, मगर बाईपीसी में मैथ्स चले जाते हैं, मगर फिजिक्स केमिस्ट्री रहता है। वो मैथ्स नहीं आया तो फिजिक्स केमिस्ट्री नहीं आएगा। और बाद में मैं डिग्री गए, फिर बॉटनी, जूलॉजी और केमिस्ट्री। केमिस्ट्री में फिर मैथमेटिक्स है। फिर ये मैथ्स को डर के मैं उस्मानिया जाके लॉ करा, LLB करा। ऐसा हर एक बच्चों का प्रॉब्लम है। लैंग्वेज, सेल्फ लर्निंग, लॉजिक, पीर लर्निंग, लाइफ स्किल्स। लाइफ स्किल्स का जरूरत है, बच्चों का काम करना जरूरत है। लाइफ स्किल्स लर्निंग बाय डूइंग, करने से ऑटोमेटिकली आ जाते हैं। खाली मेमोरी इंप्रूव करने के लिए स्कूल सिस्टम है। मेमोरी के साथ बच्चों को ये स्किल्स चाहिए, कोऑर्डिनेशन, कोऑपरेशन, टीम वर्क, क्राइसिस मैनेजमेंट, टाइम मैनेजमेंट, मनी मैनेजमेंट, ये पूरा काम करने से ही होता है। हमारा इंस्टीट्यूट में लास्टली हमारा इंस्टीट्यूट में बच्चा पूरा सुबह 5 o'clock 3 members 5th class 6th class 7th class 3 बच्चा जाके 5 o'clock स्नान करके किचन में जाते, ब्रेकफास्ट बनाते, लंच बनाते और डिनर भी बना के सर्व करते। लास्ट में पूरा बर्तन साफ करके वो उसमें सेल्फ में डालने के टाइम पे अम्मा बोलते, वही है मातृदेवो भव। सुबह से शाम तक मां जो करता है वो बच्चों से ही कराना है, इसलिए मां का मेहनत वो लोगों को मालूम हो जाते। इसीलिए बच्चों का अभी क्या हो गया, एजुकेशन मीन्स काम को दूर रहना। एजुकेशन मीन्स फैन के नीचे बैठ के चेक के ऊपर सिग्नेचर करना, मगर काम करने वाला कौन है? अभी पूरा जॉब्स पूरा 13% जॉब्स है। ये 13%, बाकी 87% उनका पैर के ऊपर खुद खड़ा होके वो लोगों का जीवन चल रहा। मगर 13% के लिए एजुकेशनल इंस्टीट्यूट है, बाकी 87% के लिए कोई एजुकेशनल इंस्टीट्यूट नहीं है। मिहिरा जैसा, मेरा जैसा, अशोक जी जैसा वालों को अभी स्कूल नहीं है। ऐसा स्कूल शुरू करना है, ऐसा गुरुकुल शुरू करने का है। इसीलिए हम यूथ का, अभी कितना यूथ अनएम्प्लॉयमेंट यूथ है, अनएम्प्लॉयड जॉब मीन्स वो लोगों को हैदराबाद जाके, बेंगलुरु जाके, सिक्योरिटी गार्ड एक जॉब है, एक मॉल में सेल्स बॉय एक जॉब है। अरे अच्छा डेयरी फार्म है और अच्छा फार्मिंग करने का कितना चांसेस है अभी, मगर वो लोग यूज करने का अभी एजुकेशन सिस्टम में जो गलतियां हैं, इसीलिए अनएम्प्लॉयमेंट का प्रॉब्लम है। आप मिहिरा को देखा, वो स्कूल को अभी टीसी दे दिया उनको, होमवर्क नहीं कर रहे बोल के टीसी दे दिया। टीसी होने के बाद नेक्स्ट डे वो वेब डिजाइनिंग में ज्वाइन हो गए, 9th क्लास बच्चा। मैं बोल दिया, अरे आप ओपन 10th लिख सकते, ओपन इंटर लिख सकते, ओपन डिग्री, किसके पास दम है वो ओपन एग्जाम्स लिखते, किसके पास दम नहीं है डेली बैग पकड़ के स्कूल जाते। इसीलिए ऐसा बच्चों के लिए हम सब लोग सोचने का है, ये प्लेटफॉर्म में ऐसा बच्चों के लिए सोचने का है। क्यों बोले तो वो लीडर बनने वाला है, कुछ सोसाइटी के लिए काम आने वाला है, कुछ माँ बाप के लिए कुछ करने वाला है, ग्रैंड पेरेंट्स के लिए सर्विस करने वाला है। जो अच्छा मार्क्स आया, 100 का 100 मार्क्स आया, वो अब्रॉड चले गए, फोन में ही पूरा सब कुछ काम कर रहे। इसलिए अच्छा ऐसा बच्चों के लिए हम एजुकेशन आना चाहिए। ये स्टेज के ऊपर जो है ऐसा बच्चों के लिए इंस्टीट्यूट शुरू करना है। ऐसा बच्चों का कोई इंटरेस्ट आइडेंटिफाई करके वो लोगों को ऐसा एजुकेशन दिए तो अच्छा है। थैंक यू सो मच।
Thank you, sir. Madhav Reddy, sir. Madhav Reddy, sir, is a Bharat Vikas Sangam national level leader, and also I invite the Madhav Reddy, sir, and the dais for honoring the madam also. Please give the big claps. And also Bangalore Rotary Yoga Global Club Chairman and editor Dr. Chandrasekhar Davlgi, sir, please come. And also my treasurer. He is a great personality and he is a host of the Bangalore Yoga Global Rotary Club, Tuppar sir, treasurer. And also I am inviting Ms. Rupa madam, Mahila Shakthi Sangam leader, and she is also coming. Please come and dais madam and honoring the. Thank you sir, thank you madam. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you.
Our session code.
हाँ. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, madam, you can leave. Come. Thank you. And also Dr. M. Ishwar, please come to dais, sir. Dr. M. Ishwar. Rupa madam, Mahila Shakthi Sangam, national leader, great leader. So giving the big claps. And sir, Vasudeva Agnihotri sir, I am also the dignitary is giving a facilitate. Yesterday he is giving good dasa and yoga program, honoring. Nagama, please you coordinating with. Please sir, please. Please. Pata. Bama, put a moment to shal. And please honoring the Dr. Tuppat sir and Madam Rupa madam and Dr. Davalgi. So help the. Yeah, madam. Yeah. Thank you, sir. Thank you. I am requesting to Mr. Sunish S. Devan. He is a Sangama International statistic analyst. He has done a lot of research work, L&D, learning and development work, and research and development work to get the corporate funding to the rural, to get the rural organization, remote organization. Now he is working with South India, more than 400 NGOs. So I am happy to invite him to deliver the speech on youth and sustainability and other development issues. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
What a beautiful morning. Honorable guests on the dais, off the dais, my dear friends and brothers. I'm very happy to be here. I believe every moment of our life is the plan by God. Today I just wanted to remember the greatest poet Basavanna. Yenna Kayava Dandigaya Madaya, Yenna Shira Surya Madaya, Yenna Narava Tantiya Madaya, Yenna Berela Kaddiya Madaya, Beetisa Raghava Hadaya, Uduraloti Bajisu Kudala Sangamadeva. I think youngsters are there and few NGOs are there. This is for both youngsters and NGOs. We wanted to try and explain. I'm very happy. Yoga Summit is something which is very important, not for our state, our nation. It's for everybody because two lines are happening across the globe: horizontal collaboration and vertical integration. Because after 2008, the whole world had an economical recession. We were worried the world is going to be all right in 2009, 10, 11, 12. Nothing happened. And finally, we were little all right in 2017. 2 years from there, we were accompanied by a very close friend, COVID. And now we are in 2022. So dear friends, now we are in a very, very important phase of our lives. An important phase of the universe itself. Because the scientists, doctors, entrepreneurs, the research people across the globe have analyzed 2024 onwards, 18 to 20 years is going to be the most dynamic era that we have ever seen. I don't know what language to use, but I try and keep English. And this is what it is. 18-20 years from 2024 is certainly the most dynamic era ever. Why so? What we have done in Industries 3.0 after 1952 till 2008, everything is a mess. And I'm very, very happy that Ashok sir and Reddy sir, everybody were talking about, I could closely feel JK sir, J. Krishnamurthy. The kids don't learn. The teachers don't teach. We need a practice to give them something called, they observe. That's about it. You present, they observe. And the learning happens themselves. And that's a big story. So today, we wanted to, come to my topic, because Sharanappa sir and the management team of Yoga Summit wanted me to talk about youngsters. Youngsters, I just wanted to give you a little statistics. 50% of the Indian population are below 25 years of age. 65% of our Indian population are below 35 years of age. So, what am I referring to? The total population of India is enriched with youngsters. And youngsters, where do they stand? Where do they stand? Or probably our elders, what are we giving them? Oh, we are giving them the school. Sir, my son is studying in international school. Wow, good. I've bought them expensive clothes. Great, I bought them iPhone 12. Oh, I'm sorry, iPhone 14 Pro, the tab, the computers, anything and everything. All the amenities, I've given it to my kids or probably children. Is that all? So we wanted to tell all the parents or probably the brothers, the elder brothers and elder sisters, the time has now come down when we need the collaboration. The experienced elders will have to connect with the intelligent youngsters. Unless we don't have this connect, they don't know what's happening. If you probably, India is failing, the world should not. How many channels are there in the TV? I don't even know. Probably 300, 400. And we are, for the first time, our youngsters, K-12 matlab, 4th standard to 12th standard students, if you can just be with them, I'm very happy our boy is there in our world. They are not with us. I've been trying to look into the youngsters. I'm trying to bring them. Probably if you can just bring all the youngsters, that's the session for you. And K-12, 4th standard se leke 12th standard tak, they are having a different world. And they are living in a, I don't know, what world is that? Because for the first time, we are dealing with humongous data. Istu data namge bekagilla. It's too much of data we are handling. Too much of food we are handling, too much of education we are handling. We don't even know what's happening, because I've been always telling we're not affected by the COVID virus. And this is a virus which has attacked us of tens and thousands decades. 70, 80 decades ago we were attacked by a virus. Now that virus is Uchakattam, that is playing very big way. And if you wanted to know the virus, especially Indian population, 25 years of kids, that 65% of the 35 years, all the youngsters are affected by this virus. Can you please help me? What is the virus name? Somebody? The virus name is called as autopilot. Autopilot means you are studying. That's you're studying. That's about it. You don't even know what you're studying. You're eating, you don't know what you're eating. You're walking, you're just walking. You're living for the sake of living, and you're just taking every day for the sake of taking. So, you're not into it. You don't have that feel factor. You don't know what's happening. Too many people are affected by autopilot virus. You're not bothered. If you ask anybody, what do you want to become in life? All the youngsters say, I want to study good. I wanted to have a wonderful job, and I wanted to get married, and I wanted to have more the beautiful cars and bikes. Probably I wanted to, after getting married, children, and children be acha padanai, and then more savings, the pleasure trips, or probably. I'm asking a simple question. God created birds, animals, mountains, the whole universe. And God created human. You know for what? To take care of the whole universe. To have the social connect. To have this economical inclusion. And to have the environmental inclusion. The three pillars is missing now. Social inclusion, economical inclusion, and environmental inclusion. And our youngsters, if you ask them, do you know what is this? I don't know. Wow. So, I am inviting the NGOs. I'm inviting the entrepreneurs. We're called the Sangamas, and Sangamas is inviting all the organizations, so-called non-government organizations, the societies, the trusts, or probably the teachers, doctors, everybody, for this movement. And this movement is very simple. We need to have a transformed world. What are you talking about, sir? What do we have to transform? Do we have to change the way that we are eating? Yes. Change the way of our education? Absolutely yes. We are talking about the Gurukulam. I am talking about NEP is there. How do we bring in Gurukulam? Next year onwards, it's going to be National Educational Program. And all of a sudden, we can't bring in Gurukulam. So what is the alternative system? Somebody can suggest me? We already have a solution. We have to bring the certification program initially and make the schools and youngsters empower through that certification program. And you're talking about the certification program in what, sir? Yoga? Absolutely. You're talking about Vedic mathematics? Absolutely. I just wanted to take a 1 minute mathematical activity. So important, amazing. My dear friends, if somebody asks you what is 75 into 75, can you answer? In a moment, in 3 seconds? You can't, right? 85 into 85? You can't, right? So let's talk about after 1 minute. 60 seconds is enough for you guys to answer the 5 squares. So the only catch here is, probably you might have to listen to me. Youngsters, you're with me? Namma jotene liddirama, Kannada na, Telugu na, Hindi kya aata hai? Thoda aa jao, samne aa jao. You can occupy yourself. This is for you guys. Can close that. I wanted to tell you all the beauty of mathematics. And you will love mathematics after this. Iske liye you have to know the multiples, multiplication tables 1 to 10. Do you know the tables between 1 to 10? 1 to 10 aata hai? Bahut acha hai. So I was asking, you can answer 55 into 55, 65 into 65, 85 into 85 in 3 seconds. Is that so? Okay, we'll try. So let's talk about, you have a pen and a paper handy, or probably you can PDP. PDP means paint the picture. 5, 5, 5, pura 5 likh do. Yeah, likh diya? Mind mein likh do. Written? 15, 25, 35, 45, 55, blah, blah, blah. So, let us go with the order. 5, 15, 25, 35, 45, 55, and so on. We are only worried about the 5s. 5 into 5? 25, right? So I'm not going to tell 25. I'm going to be addressing it, or probably remembering it as 2-5. Let us remember it as 2-5. So next multiplication is 15, 25, 35. So let us take 15. So let us split this 1, 5 as 1 and 5 and 1 and 5. All right? So we know the 5 into 5 is always 25. All the answers is 2-5. 2-5 dal do? Dal diya? 2-5, 2-5, 2-5? Youngsters, all right, theek hai. You're not with me? Are you all with me? Youngsters, you with me? A little deaf, you got to... Right, yes or no? Let us, it's a moment, 1 minute's activity. So we write it as 2-5, 2-5, 2-5. Now we have a task answering 15 into 15. So how to answer this 15 into 15 in Vedic mathematics? So let us take 1, 5 and 1, 5. What is the mathematical number after 1? Mathematical number after 1? 2. 1 2s are 2. You please put that 2 and you already have 2 5 there. 2 2 5. So next task is 25 into 25. The mathematical number after 2? 3. So this holds good for everything. 25 into 25, 35 into 35, 45 into 45, blah, blah, blah. Let us try this. 2 5 into 2 5. The number after 2? 2 3s are. Answer. 6? 2 5. 6? 2 5. Good. 35 into 35. The next number after 3? 3 4s are. 12 9 by 1 2. 1 2? Good. 1 2? 2 5. 1 2 3. Autopilot has attacked you so very bad. Okay. So it is 35 into 35 ho gaya. 45 into 45, 4 5s are 20. You don't call it as 20. You call it as 20. Answer kya beta? 20. 55 into 55, 5 6 are. Answer. 65 into 65. 6 7s are. Mathematical number. 6 7s are. 4 2. 75 into 75. 85 into 85. 85 into 85. What do you have to do? Exactly. That's about it. 95 into 95. 9 9s. Exactly. So that's about it. You learned now? Kya hai? 35 into 35? Tat karke bolo. That's about it. So this is Vedic mathematics. This is not there in European system. Do we have it in our number system? Do we have it in our curriculum? Do we have it? So we have to bring in Vedic mathematics as a certification program where Illy, schools Illy. Who can bring it? Who can bring it? They are bringing NEP. NGOs can bring in. Societies can bring in. That is the reason you're called as non-government organization. Now the time has come down to take this world, ownership, a responsibility to create an alternative system. And this alternative system we are creating for the transformed world, for the better world, for the youngsters in India who are supposed to be enriched with knowledge, enriched with attitude, enriched with wisdom. Yoga, kya deta hai? What does that yoga give you? A good physique? It gives you wisdom. That's the highest ever. And you have to access your ancient scriptures. I was just trying to understand what our Basavanna has given. What our Basavanna has given. The slokas, the vakyas. Oh, amazing. So, we wanted to tell the youngsters, my dear friends, the world is yours. India is yours. India needs you for what? For agriculture. For water. I heard that just before me, there was some talking about water. The water that I've taken up water very seriously. Do you know the pH value of water that you're drinking? Do you know you're not supposed to drink the water in the PET bottles? Do you know the time has come down today to squash these PET bottles? So we all have come down today, and this day we are going to be taking some responsibility. I will not drink the PET bottles from now probably 30 days or probably 50% to 80% of my water consumption from today is not going to be from PET bottles. You carry a bottle. You have everybody carries the bag, right? Because there, youngsters can contribute water, structured water. बहुत simple है. बहुत simple है. गरम करो पानी को उसमें copper bottle में डाल दो, and then you have to do a little bit of structuring, and then carry that water in the copper bottle or probably steel bottle or a metal bottle, or we are trying to bring in the bamboo bottles. That is very important. So, technically, the youngsters, I have a request and we all have a request from the people. You need to come down. Yeah, third ma. Autopilot. Virus. I'll nodi nive. Illi nodi. ಏನೋ ಒಂದು ಮಾತಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ಈ ಸ್ಕೂಲ್ ಏನಪ್ಪ ಟೈಮ್ ಆಯ್ತಾ ಊಟಕ್ಕೆ ಎಷ್ಟು 2 o'clock ಅಮ್ಮ ಲಂಚು all right I understand so let us listen to this and this is big, this is huge, absolutely huge. I told you 2024 to next 18-20 years we don't know what's happening around the world. Ma one day ಒಂದು ದಿವಸ 6 o'clock close. 2 years we were just there in house, we didn't know what's happening. That's what it is. So now we have to take the ownership, and the ownership is for the environment is messed. 2% raise in the temperature is for sure. The answer is Panchavati. Plantation program alli there is something called as Prapanchavana, Panchavati, Dashavati, Ashtottara Pallava. I don't know what you're talking about, sir, Ashtottara Pallava, because you are studying a monkey's what do you call it as the syllabus, Europeans syllabus. ನಾವು ಸ್ಟಡಿ ಮಾಡುವಾಗ ಹೆಂಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗ್ತದೆ? We have to study our own ancient syllabus. ವೇದಾಸ್ ಓದಬೇಕು, ಶಾಸ್ತ್ರಾಸ್ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗಬೇಕು, ವೇದಿಕ್ ಮ್ಯಾಥಮೆಟಿಕ್ಸ್ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗಬೇಕು. India has got immense languages and you know why? Because of mathematics. A ke baad A, E ke baad U. This is mathematics. So the way that we have to learn the mathematics is important, and I'm extremely, because we are the teachers, we teach people, I always try and connect with youngsters. Oh crazy God, that autopilot is like, how are you? Yeah. What are you doing? I'm studying engineering. Engineering ಏನು ಮೆಕ್ಯಾನಿಕಲ್ ಇಲ್ಲ CS. CS ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಲ್ಲ? I don't know. MBA? Yeah, good. Why MBA? My father told me. After MBA, somebody, 18%. And I really love what brother has told. 34% of the funds only is utilized for startups, my dear friends. No jobs. I don't work for anybody. That's exactly what we need. Indian youngsters, we have initiated Sangama's international management team and organizing committees here. Probably you can discuss with them. We are the people to start 60 incubators in each state. And the incubators we have named with the greatest mathematician name called Ramanujam Incubation Initiatives. Aryabhatta Incubation Initiatives is coming up. And this incubation is for you, youngsters. You know what to do. Sir, I've got to understand India needs more about rural technology, supply chain management, support beku. Rural developmental support beku, a lot of things. So for that, you will have to connect the youngsters, the elders, experienced elders, you give them love. Let us connect with them. Intelligent youngsters and experienced elders will have to connect now in order for us to have a wonderful future. Or, I don't know, next 18-20 years, we don't even know what's going to happen. Whether the corporates are going to be taking over, or probably some alien is going to be coming and taking over. We don't know, but we got to be ready, and we got to make sure this environment is set, is taken care. Very, very important. Water. Nobody is worried about water. 10 years from now, if you're not making this water as open source, we are in a big, big crisis. So, there are hundreds and thousands of problems or situations that we got to handle, or probably we got to face it. For that, are you ready? Are you equipped? Is your skills enough? Is your knowledge poured in the fashion that it is supposed to be managed? Or do we have something called as wisdom? Are we wise to analyze or probably think what's happening? Because the data that all the time, Shahrukh Khan ka new song aa gaya, kuch problem ho gaya, wo aa gaya. What is that? 24/7, you guys are there in humongous data. This I want, I don't want this. So probably if I talk more, that might be a problem. So I wanted to invite all of you for this the world needs us, the agriculture needs us. Agriculture dalli soil carbon illa, carbon andre gottilla. Carbon before green revolution was 6%, now it is only 0.2 to 0.4%, it's gone. We wanted the soil carbon only can be procured, or probably the soil will have the carbon released only if you have organic manure, compost manure given to that. And all the educational institution needs triple T program, NGOs and elders. If you are teachers, you can tell the teachers has to be trained. Train the teachers, only then they can handle the kids well. And you need a lot of certification program. So they are ready. We have to be ready. Already there. Youngsters are ready. So we have to create a platform. I hope this today, we have so many NGOs and the people, entrepreneurs or doctors, whoever it is. We will come together, come to us, or probably we'll come to you. And let us create an alternative system for education, alternative system for rural development, sports alli ellidivi ನಾವು ಎಷ್ಟು ಮೆಡಲ್ಸ್ ಹೊಡಿತಾ ಇದೀವಿ ಒಲಿಂಪಿಕ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ ಸರ್ bad. Anything and everything we talk about is the space, and I wanted this space to be analyzed very properly. Love your nation, kids. Love your nation. Love your mother. Love your father. Love your nation, and that's what is very important. I love you all so very much. Thank you so very much. God bless.
ज़्यादा yeah, please. We are already implementing stage.
No problem.
Every day, yeah, don't pray. We are only working for the. This is not a matter of कि ये देंगे वो देंगे. That is not a matter of this. This is the matter of your life. That is the matter of your living. यह आपके जीवन मरण का प्रश्न है. यहाँ ये नहीं है कि हम आपके वो कौन आ गया, मैं आया कि वो आया, ये आया. ये सब छोड़ दीजिए. मैं कोई गुरुकुल का किसी को नाम नहीं देता हूँ. मेरा अपना नाम नहीं है. सब गुरुकुल अपने इंडिपेंडेंट बनाओ. सबके लिए मैं ये किया कि अपना वस्त्र बनाओ, अपना जो है भोजन के लिए तैयारी करो. एवरीथिंग जो जीवन में जरूरत है. मेरे बच्चे जो है विश्व विजेता बने हैं मैथमेटिक्स में. ये जो है ये जानते हैं, आप तो जानते ही हैं. हमारे गुरुकुल अहमदाबाद में जानते हैं आप लोग. बच्चा विश्व विजेता बना है. भारत के शिक्षा मंत्री बैठ करके कि महाराज क्या करें, कैसे करें, 3 बार बैठे. लेकिन हमें उसमें कुछ कहने सुनने की नहीं ज़रूरत है. हमें ज़रूरत ये है कि ये सारी जो आ रही है वहाँ से सर्टिफिकेशंस की व्यवस्था आ रही है, वहाँ से वो जो आपको प्रूव कर रहे हैं. ये योगा की यूनिवर्सिटी यहाँ जो है योगा का बात हुआ है, और योगा यहाँ से, योग का उत्पत्ति यहाँ से है. और सर्टिफाई कौन कर रहा है? यूएस से. यू गेट द सर्टिफिकेट.
ये जो समिट है हमारा एक हाफ एन आवर सेशन में बात नहीं करने होगा. सो वी आर इम्प्लीमेंटिंग. हम इम्प्लीमेंट कर रहे हैं. वैदिक मैथमेटिक्स आके 200 स्कूल्स में शुरू कर चुके हैं. 200 schools Vedic mathematics, and the next academic year we just hit it for 1200 institutions. Vedic mathematics implementation होगी. वही तो बोल रहा है. नहीं, वो प्रॉब्लम बोल देता हूँ. Here we can bring in गुरुकुलास, but already जो schools है, ऑलरेडी स्कूल में बच्चे लोग हैं, उनके लिए कुछ करना है. So usi ke liye we wanted to bring in the right strategy, and we've started. So we wanted you to know more about this. We people are there, and that's about it. And we have to, it's very simple. Everything is a big space. And if we start talking about it, we need like 3 more days to understand what's happening. It's a research done by Sangamas International and team for 3.5 years, like having the doctors, scientists, the most important analytics people, and too many people are there. So we are trying to form an alternative system, and we are in the process of doing it. A great implementation for water. Structured water हम try कर रहे हैं free देने के लिए, probably operational cost 2 रुपए में देने के लिए. Structured water, बच्चे लोगों को. So a lot of things are happening. We'll catch up in person, and I think it's time. So we have, and on this occasion, we have a person, a very friend of mine, who has contributed a wonderful time and his treasure and talent, and is upcoming philanthropists. And we take this opportunity to honor him on the dais, and it is Dr. Srinivas Murthy. I request Srinivas Murthy sir to come on the dais, so that the Yoga Summit and Sangamas International is very happy to honor you. Please,
please
come down,
Srinivas
sir.
Murthy.
Honor Margaret.
Please, Srinivas Murthy sir, come on. Nagamma. Ramesh, photo thing. Thank you, and another Nagamma and our request. Sir, okay. Please. You will not. So, Sunis S. Divan, sir, we are honoring the behalf of Global Yoga Mela. So, dignitaries and Dayas, please honor him. Hello. Next speaker, Rupa, advocate. So she is speaking about the women empowerment and women development. Please speak, madam.
Yes, thank you. Good afternoon, everyone. ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ. ಇಂದು ಈ ಗ್ಲೋಬಲ್ ಯೋಗ ಸಮಿಟ್ ಮುಖಾಂತರ ಮಾಹಿತಿಗಳು ಯೋಗದ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ತಿಳಿಯಲ್ಪಟ್ಟು ನನಗೆ ಒಂದು ವುಮನ್ ಎಂಪವರ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಮಾತಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಒಂದು 5 ನಿಮಿಷ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಕರ್ನಾಟಕದಲ್ಲಿ ಬೆಂಗಳೂರದಲ್ಲಿದ್ದು ಇಂಗ್ಲೀಷನ್ನು ಕೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಇದು ಎಷ್ಟು ಸಮಂಜಸ ಅಂತೇಳಿ. ಆದರೂ ನಾನು ಪ್ರಯತ್ನ ಮಾಡ್ತೇನೆ. ಪ್ರಿಪೇರ್ಡ್ ಆಗಿ ಬಂದಿರಲಿಲ್ಲ. ನಾನು ಬೀಯಿಂಗ್ ಆ್ಯನ್ ಅಡ್ವೊಕೇಟ್, ಐ ವಿಲ್ ಟಾಕ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ ದ ಲಾಸ್, ಬಟ್ ಬೀಯಿಂಗ್ ಆ್ಯನ್ ವುಮೆನ್, ಐ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಟಾಕ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ ದ ವುಮೆನ್ ವುಡ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ರಿಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ದ ವುಮೆನ್. Recently we have organized, I have connected with the BHARAT Vikas Sangam from 2018. Then I came in to interact with Govindacharya. As he told, we are getting so much technology. We have connected day by day. increasing about the technology and thinking about the technology, using about the technology. But we are drastically giving our nature. What is the naturehood, motherhood, we are losing that. So it is the right time to think about the motherhood and give our contribution towards the nature. Because technology, we have done too much and make the use of it too much. But when there is a lot of technology, we are now facing the crisis also. Recently, we have noticed in Delhi, one heinous crime is done about the Shraddha Walkar crime case. She has cut it into 30 pieces. Why this has to happen? We have to think, no. We have lots of laws, lots of technology. Then also we have not giving equality or respect to the woman. In our Veda colors, in now recently also in Indian culture, we say, Yatra naryastu pujate ramante tatra devata. The meaning is where the woman is worshipped, there God will be arrive or stay. Is it truly happening? We have to think. We have to give the knowledge or the culture. What our generation is lacking. Because to cut a woman into 30 pieces, that what is the mentality about that person? That's why we have organized the Shakthi Sangam recently in September in Hubli, where lots of women, those they have contributing not only their service to the family, they have not only stuck to the family, because women when married, they have she would be completely surrendered to the family needs, children needs, husband needs. But when we gathered in the Shakthi Sangam, we come to know that so many women are giving their service, contribution to the society also. Because it is the time we cannot think only for about ourselves. Because education, I cannot tell more about education. From yesterday evening, we have already known from till this time. We already talked more about education, because now education is thought about only for monetary relief, for certificate itself. What the degree it is, any person is getting degree, on that he will be or she will be determining. So it's the time to give our children the cultures, what we needed, what they needed to respect to women. We talk about the equality, but that equality is possible in reality. We have to think. So, and at that Shakthi Sangam, I went about too many women, interacted with too many scholar women. They have not only stick to their families, they are giving a contribution to the society and making themselves, involving themselves in the whatever the work for the society. So I will call upon from this stage all you to join the Shakthi Sangam, where women are encouraging their children and giving knowledge. Religious knowledge is needed, because it is a global yoga summit. I will definitely talk about the religiousness, and there is a need, the religious, as yesterday told, bhakti yoga. It is necessary for today life of children. Only the school certificate is not only make them perfect citizen of the nation, because nation needed a cultured person, not a certificate oriented person. So I thankful for the organizers to making this summit, Global Yoga Summit, a very good interaction, and good scholar persons were be honored and presented their work, whatever they have done. We are really inspired, and thank you for the time giving for us. Thank you.
Thank you, madam. Thank you for your good suggestions. And I am requesting Dr. Ishwar ji, please give the one minimum within the 10 minutes, because time is very short. Please, Ishwar ji, talk about it. No, sir, please.
Life by Ishwar.
सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत् ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः. Our Vedic texts and ancient books, they always think and worry about the health and the happiness of the youth. Today we are here on the stage, Yuva Shakti Sangama and Shahari Vikas. What is happening today for the Yuva? Going towards the higher goals, first of all, let us see what is the situation, how the students are suffering from the age 12 to 25. They are having under lot of stress. So, why this? Sarve bhavantu sukhinaha, they are saying, but we are not happy. Children are not happy. Students are not happy. Because stress. What is the stress? Mind. Mind is responsible. We have to motivate the young ones. Mind. Manahevam karanam bandhamokshayoho. Mind is responsible for the all sorrows and unhappiness. And mind is responsible for the glory, success and happiness. But that mind is now under stress. What is stress? Fear, worry, anger. These three things. So what is stress? We can just have here. Here, what causes the stress? Young ones, unless we overcome the stress, we cannot achieve is Shakti Sangama. Here, what causes stress? Little fear, little anger, little worry, just about 3-4 seconds enough. What is the psychology? When we are having fear, worry and anger, the physiology of stress. See, cerebrum stimulates hypothalamus. When stress is there, cerebrum stimulates hypothalamus and it acts on the pituitary, PTA, thyroid, parathyroid, all those then comes to whole process, this stimulation of the hypothalamus creates whole process called adaptation syndrome or general GAS. GA means general adaptation. But what happening? Next one please. Here, how stress affects the mind? Before that. How stress affects the body and the mind? Very simple thing. The young ones must know that stress, see, when there is a stimulation of PTA, means pituitary, and then especially the adrenal, parathyroid and thyroid and adrenal, they create cortisol. Adrenal glands are stimulated. When cortisol is produced in the body, the whole process in the human body becomes loss of immunity, loss of resistance. If there is loss of immunity and resistance, we suffer with all psychosomatic problems like BP, diabetes, allergy, asthma, sinus, sinusitis, rhinitis, bronchitis, all these are taking place. So, young ones, if they want to build up the Sangama, they should know this one. We should overcome the stress. If there is stress, there is psychosomatic problems will come. What is the answer? What we have to do? What this global summit is doing today? Stress management by relaxation technique. The whole, our process, Dr. Davalgi, the President sir, and they are all, Yogi ji, they are all trying to relax, relaxation techniques in global summit. One, breathing. Pranayama. If you learn pranayama properly, the stress will be managed. We can really relax. And then relaxation means meditation. Say for example, dhyana, Shiva Yoga, Sanjeevani, Shambhavi, Sri Vidya, Sri Chakra, all this we have to practice perfectly. And Swami Shivananda says, meditation should be our aim of life. The meditation gives vision, future, planning, everything. So, imagination, positive thinking. Always you should take, I can, positive thinking. Then massage, nature cure, malish, massage, all activating the nervous system and neurotransmitters, everything will be stimulated by massage. And yoga, what we are having this big gathering and big function, that is summit, BERD, breathing, exercise, yogasanas, relaxation and diet. Diet includes water and food. Hello. Breathing, exercise, diet means water and food. Water, how it should be taken, already so many people talked about the purity and the pH value of the water, when to take water, how to take water, how much to take water, more water lena bhi bura hai or kam lena bhi bura hai, all that we should know. And then comes food. Food should be nutritious. Ayush sattva balarogya sukaprit vivardanaha. Ayush sattva balarogya sukapriti vivardanaha. Rasyaha snignaha rasaha aharaha satvika priyaha. We should have very pure, sattvic, healthy, nutritious, rasamaya, juicy food you should take. Then we will overcome the stress. And then comes, so even in the office when they are working or in the some tension, when it is tension and all, when it is stress, what you should do? D we have to use. Say for example, removing stress from the offices. Some work is there, so many combination here, 3, 4, 5 items at a time they come. What you do? Do it. First deliver it, distribute it, dump it. Which is important, do it. That is should be there. Then we can come to the stress free. Now here in breathing, BERD, I told no. Exercise means especially not only yoga is not only exercise, not only yogasana, but that includes all ashtanga plus vision, visualization, and the brain chemicals, for example, neurotransmitter to function properly. So oxytocin, serotonin, endorphin, dopamine, all this should be released. By meditation it is possible. So what I am telling, these are the techniques by making young ones to be very strong, healthy, and go to perspective of getting Shakthi Sangama. And then in pranayama, Kriya Yoga is there. Kriya Yoga is there, sectional breathing, moon, sun, Anulom, Vilom, Nidras, Brahmari is there, meditate. Brahmari can give what? Wonderful oxygenation, ventilation. That is the best theory, overcoming all the sinusitis, rhinitis, and coronavirus also was removed with the help of steaming and Brahmari. Over here, 1 minute. Diet, about the food. Diet, take food. Very simple. You see, some Kannada poet has told very nicely, when you are hungry, then only you should take food. When you are hungry, if you take water, finish. That spoils your health and there will be stress. When you are no hunger, no food. And then no hot food, stale food. Hasiyede unabeda. Means if you are not hungry, do not take food. Wait. Hasidu unadirabeda. When you are hungry, you must take food. Don't drink water. What happens? When you are hungry, if you take water or if you do not take food, you will get acidity, indigestion, constipation, piles, fissures. And then bisidu unabeda creates cancer. Very hot food, it leads to cancer. Tangal unabeda, stale food. स्टेल फूड इसी फ्रिज में इधर उधर रख के 2-3 दिन जो बिगड़ा हुआ होता है वो खाना नहीं खाना चाहिए. If you do this one, you will have wonderful health, stress-free life. And I call upon Shweta, expert nutritionist, who will tell 1 or 2 examples how the food will create stress and how the health is destroyed. Shweta from Hyderabad, now in Bangalore. She is nutritionist.
Thank you, sir. So there are 3 things in this modern world which we are addicted to, which will lead to stress and ill health. The first thing in the morning, what we require? Tea, coffee, right? So these are addictives. If we don't get our cup of tea or coffee, we get stressed, right? So these addictives will create stress, and obviously it will lead to so many health hazards. That's the first thing which I would recommend my clients to avoid it. And the next one would be any product which comes from animal kingdom. Say, for example, it could be dairy, meat, or eggs. Okay? Say, when the hen or chicken is getting cut, will it be happy? No. It will be under stress. When the milk from a cow is taken, will it be happy? Because instead of giving it to its calf, we are taking, it will be stressed. So these stress hormones are released in products which come from animal kingdom. So the less animal kingdom products which we take, the more stress-free life we will be leading. Okay? And the third one would be eat nature prescribed food. Okay, it's a big topic, but I will try to cover it in a very short time. Okay, if you see in nature, no animal will eat cooked food. It's all raw. A lion will eat a raw meat. A rabbit will eat a raw carrot. It's only we human beings eat cooked food or a processed food. That's because we are eating other animals' food or other animals. So it's a load on our digestive system. It has to create those, it has to spend that extra energy. Our body is paying extra tax to digest that processed food. So eat as natural as possible. Just pluck, peel, and eat. That's what which we human beings are meant to be. Thank you.
So, I thank Shweta for giving an example how the food, if it is properly not taken, if it is just as mentioned in Gita, Ayusatva Balarogya Rasamaya Snigdha Sab Rahna Chahiye. Okay. Now, besides the yoga, there are other theories also to remove stress for acupuncture, acupressure, jump, color, magnets, pyramidology, etc. Many things are there. We need lot of time, but I want 2-3 things to. Yes, next please. Memory and concentration, how to develop, I have got the points. Next, deep sleep, how to do. We have to have a sound sleep. Then, successful life के लिए क्या करना चाहिए? You should work very hard. Honestly work 8 hours, sincerely, hard work and involvement in the work. Second, to be happy, you should have 8 hours sleep, sound sleep, scheduled sleep, and a place should be very comfortable and dark room for a good sleep. I'll tell you, if you ask questions, how and all, then 8 hours, relationship, family members, friends, relatives, society, we should have. This schedule, for everybody from Prime Minister to any working man. So this should follow to remove stress. Next, please. Here, best doctors in the world is sunlight, and because vitamin D we want, exercises. Best doctor is a deep breathing. How we take breathing and how we can solve the problems, how psychosomatic problems can be solved. I'll give you examples if you ask questions. Next, sattvic food and pure water Rest and sleep is compulsory. Self-confidence is more important. Relationship with all the family and friends is very important. And meditation is among all. And again, acupressure, acupuncture and some other things are there. Because time is short, I will give you 3 to 4 minutes to ask any question regarding stress, any disease, any problem, physical, mental, spiritual, any problem, we have got answer in this session through yoga and nature cure. Yes, please. Any question you can ask. Yes, please. Anything, physical, mental, pain, whatever it is. Yes, please. Anybody? Okay. Now, 1 minute. No problem. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, sir, Ishwar, Dr. Ishwar ji. So, we... Nagama. ರಮೇಶ್ ಮತ್ತು ನಾಗಮ್ಮ ಅವರು ಸನ್ಮಾನದ ವ್ಯವಸ್ಥೆ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಸೊ ವಿ ಹಾನರ್ಡ್ ರೂಪಾ ಅಡ್ವೊಕೇಟ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಲೀಡರ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಮಹಿಳಾ ಶಕ್ತಿ ಸಂಗಮ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್. ಸೊ ಡಿಸ್ಟಿಂಗ್ವಿಶ್ಡ್ ಗೆಸ್ಟ್, ಪ್ಲೀಸ್ ಹಾನರ್ ಹರ್ ಗಿವಿಂಗ್ ದ ಮೆಮೆಂಟೋ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಶಾಪ್. ಪ್ಲೀಸ್ ಬನ್ನಿ ಬನ್ನಿ ನಾಗಮ್ಮ. ಬನ್ನಿ ಬನ್ನಿ ನಗಮ್ಮ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಮೃತಂ ಲೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಟಕ್ ಟಕ್ ಟಕ್. ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು. And also I am requesting you to guest Dr. Ishwar ji. Another seminar on this. Yeah. Dr. Ishwar, so honoring the book seminar. Please, please. Very short. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. We go to the another session, and Dr. Tuppat sir and Madhav sir and Dr. Chandrasekhar sir be in the stage. And I invite Dr. G.P. Harishchandra, Professor, M.S. Ramaiah College of Technology, Bangalore. I invite him, come to the dais. And also I am requesting Shivananda Kumbar, Principal, GTTC College, Dharwad. So please come on the dais, sir. So I welcome behalf of Global Yoga Mela and Bharat Vikas Sangam. Now I am requesting Dr. B.P. Harishchandra to deliver the speech. Please, sir.
I will let me introduce Dr. B.P. Harishchandra. Okay, I will talk. See, I am Shivanand Kumbar, working as a principal in Government Toolroom and Training Center, Hubli. Myself and Shri Dr. B.P. Harishchandra, we are working for, you might have heard about Rajiv Dikshit. So that was a Swadeshi movement, improve the local economy, and we need to develop localization. So that was a concept when Rajiv Dikshit was there, and he was a pioneer. After maybe Gandhiji, he was the person who was who guided us for doing lot of Swadeshi work. So recently we trained around, we are into developing Swadeshi economy by promoting Swadeshi Vastu Bhandars. So that is one thing what we are doing. And next thing what we did was, we are into this oil ghanas, that is wood crunched oil ghana. So last year we trained around 160, and out of that 160, 100 members, more than 100 members have put oil ghana. So which is helping to improve health. So this year also we are doing that. And same time we want to bring the youngsters into this movement. So for that we have one book, so which was during the Rajiv Dikshit's period, we have written this. This is called Bharata Mate Kare. So this is a book which has turned youngsters, which has made youngsters to join this movement, Swadeshi movement. So if you are into Swadeshi movement, see, naturally you are into yoga, naturally you are into Ayurveda, naturally you are into buying Swadeshi products which will improve economy of the country, economy of the local people. So all these things will start happening once if you join yourself with this movement called Swadeshi. Okay, so this book, see, Bharata Mate Kare. So this time we want to reach more than 10 lakh students. Okay, so with this. So once, if they read this book, so they will definitely be attracted with Swadeshi concepts. And we have a question paper here in this book, so which will, for which they have to answer with sitting with their parents and their friends and their relatives. So once they write this examination, they will be more attracted for this Swadeshi movement. Once they are into this, we can change them. Even many speakers have told about this Vedic mathematics. Everything is there with the Swadeshi movement. Okay, so this time we want to do more and more number of students we want to reach. And that book is compiled by Dr. B.P. Harichandra, this book. Okay, so he actually he worked with Rajiv Dikshit, and he has even done research work. Let me introduce him. So actually he took this, he is a professor in engineering college, and he has produced a thesis for his doctorate, experimental investigation and analysis of traditional Loha Shodhana. Okay, this was Vag Bhattacharya. He has written 2 books. On the one is Ashtanga Hridaya, the another one is Rasaratna Samuchaya. So Rasaratna Samuchaya it is on metallurgy, and he has taken one shloka, and he did research on that, and he got his PhD. And even he has developed syllabuses for BE and MTech students, the traditional Indian science and technology, and SEAT, that is Science, Education and Technology for Rural India, and Indian Education System, Rural Development. So these are some of the syllabuses he has developed for BE and MTech students. Also he has written some books, ವಿಷದ ಸೂಚಿಗಳು ಕೇವಲ ಸಸ್ಯಾಹಾರಿಗಳಿಗೆ ಮತ್ತು ಮಾಂಸಾಹಾರಿಗಳಿಗೆ, ಕಂಪ್ಯೂಟರ್ ಅಷ್ಟೋತ್ತರ ಶತನಾಮಾವಳಿ, ವೇದಿಕ್ ಮ್ಯಾಥಮೆಟಿಕ್ಸ್, ಭಾರತ ಮಾತೆಯ ಕರೆ. So this is the book compiled by him, and he has written and he has helped in Swadeshi Mattu Bharatiyate, which was a book of Dharmpalji. So some youngsters, we are working with this organization, and Shri B.P. Harichandra will explain you what was his research actually, what was his innovation, what was his research about the 9th century book, metallurgical book. So what he found, what was his findings and other things. So on behalf of you, I welcome him to deliver his speech. Thank you.
Thank you, Shivanand, for your kind introduction. I hope all of you understand Kannada? No, Kannada. Okay. Okay, no problem. Okay. So, India is a land of science and technologies. The kind of science and technologies India had perhaps is unparalleled even today. To just take an example, 1,700-year-old Delhi iron pillar is something which has not rusted. It is in open air, exposed to all kinds of weather, moisture, rain, wind, everything. but even today it is not trusted, and it is considered to be the rustless wonder. Even a lot of professors, lot of researchers from various institutions, premier institutions across the globe have come, and they have done a lot of research on this, how they could have made this Delhi iron pillar. Even today, nobody is able to duplicate this Delhi iron pillar, which does not rust. So if we just put one piece of iron rod on the rooftop, in just about 15 days or 30 days, it will get rusted. But this is since 1,700 years, it has not got rusted. So the Western metallurgists, Westerners, when they came to India, they were wondering about how this iron pillar is made, and even today they are not able to show half an inch rod or half a feet rod. I'll put it on my rooftop, it will not rust for 1 year. That also they are not shown, but this is there 1,700 years. Similarly, there was what is called as the Damascus sword. Damascus sword is a sword which is made up of ukku or wood steel. So it is having handles which is interlaced with gold. Like we do embroidery for cloths, they have done embroidery or gold interlacing on these wood steel blades. And the kind of the quality of the wood steel blades that were produced, which is unparalleled even today, the Britishers took these swords to Britain and they started studying these swords. And they said, and by way of studying, go on studying this sword, how to make this. Even today, they are not able to duplicate that, and this study laid to the foundation of modern metallurgy. What people are studying today, metallurgy, the foundation of that was laid because of this wood steel blades called as the Damascus swords. So like this, there are so many sciences and technologies India had. So what I have tried to do is, I have put all these kinds of sciences and technologies in a syllabus called as Traditional Indian Science and Technologies, which includes yoga, it includes Ayurveda, it includes Vedic literature, and Indian metallurgy, astronomy, Vedic mathematics. All this is there in the syllabus, and it is as a part of an elective program for the students of Ramaya Institute of Technology. Any student can take this course. So last year about 20 students took this course, and now this year more than 65 students are taking this course. That is the limit what we had. So like this, I have introduced this subject called as Traditional Indian Science and Technologies. Why I introduced this is, as I told you, this is the technology, the Delhi iron pillar and such technologies, all are metallurgical processes. So I was thinking sometime, this is 1,700-year-old builder. At the same time, there are 1,500-year-old texts, 1,200-year-old texts, all available in various Sanskrit and Indian languages. They are all talking about material science, preparation of nanomedicine, and all. There are so many texts which all talk about chemical sciences and all these things. So I was thinking there could be some clue in between. So there is 1,700-year-old technology, proven technology, there are similar technology across the country, and there are some ancient texts. I started exploring these texts, and I found a lot of very good texts which talks about material processing. I'll just take one example. In Ayurveda, we use mercury for processing in various medicines, whereas mercury is neurotoxic. It spoils the nervous system, it damages the nervous system, and hence the ethyl mercury, which was used as preservative in vaccines, is banned. So, but in Ayurveda, mercury is even today used as an ingredient in medicines. Why? Because the ancient Indians, they knew about the technique how to convert toxic mercury into a non-toxic form. So that is done by treating mercury with various herbs and various animal products like gomutra and so on. So I found that this is a metallurgical problem, and hence I took up this kind of a research which talks about Shodhana of metals. That is, Shodhana means converting a toxic metal into non-toxic form using various herbs and animal products. So I I took up one sloka of Rasaratna Samuchaya of Vagbhatacharya of 9th century, which that book has 1230 slokas talking about various metallurgical processes and its prescription for as medicine. So I took one sloka of these 1230 slokas, which goes like this: Taile takre gavamutre haranale kulattaje kramanishe che taptam drave tu saptada swarnadi loha patranam shuddhiresha prashasyate. These metals, which are non-toxic form, is to be converted into non-toxic before they are converted into medicine, which is the bhasma, which is used in the field of Ayurveda. So they suggest, this sloka suggests 42 steps of treatment converting toxic metals into non-toxic form. I try to investigate experimentally, and using the modern tools, I try to find out what is the changes happening in all these 42 steps, and try to present my thesis, what is the mechanism, what the ancient seers had seen without any microscope, without any kind of other tools, modern day tools or metallurgical instruments. So by this thesis I presented, and it was, I am proud to say that it was evaluated by a person, an international personality, who is Salim Hashmi. He is an editor-in-chief of 14-volume encyclopedia on latest advances in materials and processing technologies. And he appreciated that thesis, and he approved that thesis, and he also invited me to his place in Dublin, and I asked me to present a paper over there. So why I'm saying all these things is there is a lot of potentials on research in traditional Indian sciences and technologies. That is what I'm trying to do in my engineering college, where I'm giving more and more slokas to the students, and I'm investigating the sciences and reinventing many of the technologies which is today lost knowledge. So that is what I'm trying to do. I can say there are hundreds of youngsters can do research for hundreds of years to bring all these in modern scientific angle. And of course it is not required, people had validated that, but for the modern technology, people of the modern sciences and technologies, perhaps they are looking for such a kind of a thing, and that is what I am trying to do. So this is what briefly I wanted to say about my work, and there is a lot of scope for everyone to research on. So, yes.
He said that pillar of Qutub Minar, there is an old temple.
Yes, sir.
Have you seen that one?
Yes, yes, I have seen the videos on that.
There are nine chambers in the temple.
Hmm.
And at that time, what happened? One person was knowing the technology of how a dead person can be brought to life.
Hmm.
There are. Sorry, no, sir. Okay. Sir, I'm taking much of your time. Don't think otherwise. I will talk little and then I'll complete the things. The thing is, in Delhi, besides Qutub Minar, one temple is there. There, 9 chambers are there. In that now also it is preserved, and it has been what I can call, it has been not rescued. So our ancient seers had the knowledge of that chakras, activation of chakras. In this medical science, what we say, if a person is not inhaling the oxygen, he is dead. But our seers knows very well, there are 9 chakras. The one chakra, if any chakra is active, that 9 chakras, that other inactive chakras can be activated, and then he will be alive. I want to ask you, these our seers were able to understand the things in a precise way and implement the things. Yes. Whereas the Westerners or else other people were unable to understand. This is the glory of our India. Is it not?
Yeah.
Is it not? And you had told very clearly, this Ayurveda. Ayurveda, that mercury is used for purification. It makes toxic to non-toxic. How these people are able, there were no microscope, there is no telescope, there were nothing. How these people were able to recognize the things and identify the things at the same time, have an idea about what will happen, the pros and cons of the effects of the things.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Just you please enlighten, because we cannot ask someone, because you are the man in the field, you know the things pretty well.
Okay. Yesterday some speakers were saying whatever I am talking now is the output from the mouth. But where did the signals from this mouth come from? The signal from the mouth came from the brain. From the brain to, that is para, pashyanti, madhyama, vaikari, these 4 stages, the para, which is the signal that is generated by the brain, is converted into sound form. And yesterday also one speaker was saying, brain-to-brain communication, people could do brain-to-brain communication. All this is possible by yoga. All the knowledge, the basic fundamental difference between Indian sciences and technologies and the Western sciences and technologies are that Indian sciences and technologies are come from uses this brain or human body as the supreme instrument, whereas we are trying to depend on calculators like we saw right now. We can calculate everything with the help of the brain. The brain has that capacity, human body has the capacity. Closing my eyes, I can see the planets moving around, not even open eyes, sitting side in the posture of tapas, it is possible to see what is happening in the Brahmanda, what is happening in the Pindanda, what is happening in the Anu also. That is why they said Anu Aniyam, Mahato Mahiyam. What is there in the structure of the atom and the structure of the solar system is one and the same. Anu Aniyam, Mahato Mahiyam. They said when there was time where there is no microscope, there was no telescope. So they said structure of an atom, there is central nucleus and there are electrons going around. Brahmanda also is the same thing. There is the central sun and the planets are going around. There was no instrument. The real instrument was this, and we have all that potential, what a microscope can do, what a telescope can do, what a stethoscope can do. All these tools we have within our body, even what a mobile can do. We have within our body. Only thing is we have to unearth that potential in our body. That is what yoga does, and that is what the seers of the past were doing. They were what are called as the Trikala Gnani. They could foresee the past, they could foresee the future. All that is possible through yoga. That is why I am here in yoga. Yoga Shakti. Okay, thank you for giving me this opportunity. And I also thank Shivanand Kumbar and the organizers. Yes, sir, sure.
Sir, you have said about the courses. Is it designed for only engineering students, graduates, or high school students also?
No, here this is...
that course, short-term courses is there?
No, it is a full course, 100 marks course, 100 marks, 3 hours exam courses. So that is traditional Indian sciences and technology. I told you the content, it has astronomy, Indian astronomy, Ayurveda, Bharadvaja Vimana Shastra, Vedic literature, introduction to Vedic literature, yoga, and all these things are there in one syllabus, and including Indian metallurgy. There is one more course we decide, which is called as SEAT for Rural India. SEAT means SEAT, SEAT. Science, Education and Technology for Rural India. So because in our college, a lot of students from a lot of villages come. After engineering, what you will do, if I ask any of the students, they'll say, I'll settle down here only in Bangalore or I'll go to US. Nobody will think of going back to their villages and serving and applying these technologies in their villages. So what I did is, I just prepared a syllabus. How can you apply the sciences and technologies in engineering, what you are learning? How can you apply in your villages and solve the problems of the villages? So that also is a three-credit course, which is 100 marks. 100 marks course. And similarly, I have come out with a syllabus called as Indian Education System. Like how was the Indian Gurukula education system, how the Britishers spoiled this. Okay, British are spoiling the system, it's another part of it. How was the education system? What are the modern Gurukulas today? All these things I have included in a syllabus called as Indian education system. So we are trying to introduce these things. These students who are there, they'll not go back to any Indian education system, but they will have that in mind. Okay, tomorrow if at all possible, I should put my kids into such kind of a system. So in order to motivating that, and also within that system, being in the whatever system, how can we adopt what learning techniques were used by the ancient Gurukula system? How can they adopt in their systems so that they can be better? So that's what I am trying to do.
It is available if you want.
Yeah, I can give you the syllabus, I can give you the question papers. On these things I can share so that you can also introduce. And we also conducted faculty development program to teach these subjects.
Very nice. Thank you, sir. Thank you, doctor. And you are giving a very excellent ideology and session. So I am requesting to dignitary dais to honoring the doctor with Dr. Harish Chandra, MS Ramaya College, Bangalore. Please, sir. Please, sir. Please, sir. Guruji, welcome to Guruji also. Please, sir, please. We honor the... Nadema.
Thank you so much. Very happy.
Ramesh, what are they?
Okay? Just a minute. Okay, thank you. Anyway. So I request all of you come. All of you come.
All of you come. Group photo.
Please come.
Group photo.
All of you. All volunteers, guests, speakers.
Babari Ramesh, you win. Marapa. Line yes, sir.
Okay,
mobile good.
What was the session on yoga?
Youth. Yuva Sangam.
Thank you.
अभी समारोह समारंभ खाने के बाद व्यवस्था किया गया है, सभी को विनंती करते हैं। तो आज का ये शहरी विकास संगम और युवा शक्ति संगम का कंक्लूडिंग सेशन 2 दिन से चल रहा था। ये समापन समारोह मेन स्टेज में चलेगा। सभी को विनंती है खाने के बाद उधर ज्वाइन होने के लिए।
Sir, Sangama details. School.